Yo, YouTube, welcome back to another video. I'm going to bring you through a full week in the life of a 25-year-old online coach from Cork, Ireland, show you what I get up to. It's currently Monday, the 6th of October. I've just had breakfast, done a bit of work online, ready to go to the gym, which I'm starting my new program today. Gaining phase is officially underway. I just had my first bit of creatine for the first time in absolutely ages. So yeah, ready to go. And then we have a deep tissue massage at 2:30, which is going to be very well needed. So outside the gym now, caffeine and breakfast down the hatch and banger tunes on the way to the gym as well, of course. So ready to go. I'm just so excited for this gaining phase because honestly it's been a long time coming. I'm navigating a couple injuries which aren't 100% right now, but still we will begin anyway and have that canvas to progress on from next week onwards, because this week is just a bit of a settler. I actually left my wrist straps in France over the summer, which is not ideal, but I went to the shop yesterday and got some new ones. They're more like gloves, but hopefully they will work. A treat. And yeah, I actually have 2 gym memberships now. As of a few weeks ago, I joined a different gym which has like a steam room, sauna. It's not maybe as good of a gym as this one, so I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 days here, 2 or 3 days in the other one. But yeah, I'm staying in this gym. I'm keeping this membership due to the equipment that it has. But the other gym is still good. I have that me time where I can meet a couple of friends as well, because I have a couple of friends who go there also. And that quality time where you're just not on your phone or anything, going to the steam room, sauna, ice bucket, it's just second to none, especially when you're working online and your head is so fried from the fucking screens all the time. Even though I love my job, you need that escape a little bit. So yeah, gonna get in there now and smash a upper session. Right, so like I said, finding baseline numbers today, and then we'll fucking bang on from next week with better numbers, of course. By the way, I'm filming on my new DJI Osmo 3 pocket camera today, and that's what I'll be doing for the week. So I hope there's an improvement in quality, unless I fuck up the editing. I'm trying to record some of this session because in the other gym I go to, they don't allow recording, so yeah. Man, this machine is so good. Like, I'm paying 55 quid a month for this gym, even though I'm coming like once, maybe twice max a week. Literally just for a couple, maybe 3 or 4 machines here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying them fucking gloves. Straps and grips or whatever you can do for pull days are a game changer. So just did incline Smith machine for my chest, but forgot to record it. Oh well. Onto some face pulls now, which is actually a new movement for me in this program. Instead of upper back pull down, I'm doing a face pull in that machine. A bit of extra stability, but mainly for my upper back and rear delts. Yeah, I like them, you know, they're definitely staying in. Fuck me though, I can't wait for this deep tissue massage after the session. I'm also going for a sauna and ice bath with one of my friends later, who's also an online coach, which is close to my gaff as well, so looking forward to that. A good bit of work to do later as well, but hopefully I'll get the most of that done before we go sauna. I'm just tracking my workout here. I'm using the same app that I use for all my clients that I have myself set up on as well, because honestly, it's just so fucking handy. And by the way, I am currently taking on people before the end of the year, so feel free to check out the link in my bio or follow the Instagram and hit me up there. But yeah, only a couple exercises left after this, and then we're off to the massage. Another reason why I come to this gym is the fucking ab machine. You can do cable ab crunch on a cable, which is the next kind of best alternative, but I hate them. So this is handy. Right, just arms next, and then we're done. So pretty solid session put down. I'm currently outside the physio waiting to get my deep tissue massage, which is very needed before I get officially into this gaining phase, so I'll catch you after. Massage done, it was very good. I was wrecked after it, but it was extremely overdue, so I'm glad I got that done. I can get some work done now before I go meet my friend later for an ice bath and sauna. He's also an online coach, so yeah, we're just gonna link up and have some chats. It's like close enough to my gaff as well, so bit of a work block until then. Check-ins, program updates, catching up with some clients, and some admin work as well. Yo, so it's the next day. I'll insert a little clip here of the sauna and ice bath place yesterday. You can't really see it fully here on the video, but it's a very nice spot. It's across from the Marina Market. If you are in Cork, you'll probably know it. But anyway, the plan for today is, again, a good bit of work to do. I am actually meeting my friend later who I haven't seen in ages as well, so it'll be good to catch up, and about to hit a leg session as well, but it's in District. So even though it's a great gym, shout out to them, they do not allow you to record in there, which is not ideal as a fitness coach, but it is what it is. The reason I go there, I think I mentioned this yesterday, is because of the space and the steam room and stuff like that, just to kind of switch off a little bit, but also get some good sessions, of course. So I'm going to head there now. Look, if I can record something, I will, but if not, I will. So I just had my creatine, didn't have my microphone on, so I'm recording this again. Red fruit flavour, it's banging. I have about 7 to 8 grams of that, and yes, I am going to have a Monster after this as well, because even though I was supposed to give up Monster for my gaining phase, I discovered the Rosa one when I was in Marbella a couple of weeks ago, and it's so nice. I think it might beat the White Monster. Maybe I'm just fed up with the White Monsters because I was having them for so long, but yeah, I just need to get this Rosa Monster addiction out of my system before I move on to coffees again. Rosa secured, time to train. So, session done. You can't record in that gym, but oh well, there's nothing too exciting about me training lower body anyway, is there? So I can't go full intensity yet with the leg sessions because of the knee issue that I have, which is getting better, but also my right hamstring, I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I sound like an old man. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it is quite tender. I don't think there's anything major there, but I just need to be careful with it. So I'm building back up with the lower body. I can go relatively hard with the upper body stuff, which is good. And yeah, just need to focus on the positives and what I can control. Got myself a blueberry muffin from the canteen. District actually have really good food, and obviously I'm in my gaining phase now, so it's kind of acceptable. Anyway, gonna go home, do a few check-ins, catch up on some work, and then I'm meeting my good buddy, old pal Malcolm, who I haven't seen in ages. We used to like go for spins every week. We haven't really been able, but if you are somebody who feels like you need that kind of time to just relax and take the stress away from work or whatever it may be, it's a really good thing to do. A spin with one of your best friends once a week, which we must get back to. But yeah, life has been busy. So I got some check-ins done there. Now I am going to bloody Carry to collect this fiend. I swear to God, the day this guy passes his driving test will be a fucking good day for the parish. So it is now Wednesday. I'll put a little clip here of myself and the two lads last night. We just met up for a catch up in South County in Douglas. If you are from Cork, decent spot for food and whatnot. I just got food and water. I was not on the points. But today the plan of action is I just did some work this morning and my sister got her junior cert results. Shout out to her. She did very well. So we're going for a meal as a family there for a little kind of brunch. And yeah, we're going to Joe's and Bros, so should be good.
You know, that's a weird combo of food. That's a Catholic combo of food.
That's a strange combo, yeah.
I always get it.
But like pancakes and tater tots, that's crazy.
Sometimes I get cooked, but I don't feel like it.
So the food was really nice. I went into town then to get this hoodie because for whatever reason I was like, I want an open zip hoodie because I haven't had one in years. I used to wear a grey one all the time, but the zip broke. What a cool fucking story. I'm glad I went and got it, and I'll probably wear this all the bloody time now. I'm gonna go get a haircut in the Marina Market, which is where I go all the time. There's a guy in there, I said it in my last YouTube video, who cuts my hair, and he's just really good. So no skin fade, but I'll probably just texture out the mullet a bit. So haircut finished. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with this one. I think he nailed it. I think having that same barber consistently is important. I've been going to this guy for about a year now. And the plan for the rest of the day is I'm going to hit the gym, and I literally can't wait. And I do think, right, because I'm only just after starting this new program, I think if you get a little bit bored or something, or things get a little bit stale, obviously you can utilize deload weeks if you're fatigued and stuff, but just for enjoyment purposes, sometimes it does benefit you to switch things up. Where people make the mistake in training and hypertrophy, building muscle, all that jazz, is changing things up far too often, right? So I'm going to be running this program for months, right, multiple months. But yeah, you need to rinse a program as much as you can. But I'm just saying, if you have been doing a program for a long time and you feel like you need a change of scene or a switch up in stimulus or whatever it may be, it can really be a game changer. So yeah, upper session pending, and rest day tomorrow. I have paddle booked, I think, with a few lads, so that should be good. The perfect rest day activity. So yeah, get home there now and off to the gym. Man, that session felt very good, I have to say. And I normally don't train this late. It's like 6 o'clock now, maybe 6:30 even. But yeah, honestly, very optimistic about these last couple of months of the year. Just need to take it handy around the injuries and navigate it the correct way. But very productive session there. I didn't record much, as you saw. But yeah, the plan for the rest of the day, honestly, is just work. So I'll catch you tomorrow, which will be Thursday. So paddle done and dusted. I didn't record any of the actual playing part of it. Maybe I should have. Maybe that's what it takes to be an elite YouTuber. You just record everything. I'm not really that guy, but I'm trying to be better. It is now Thursday, so a couple of days left in this vlog. I'm back home now, just about to record some content. Today is my rest day from the gym. Every week now it's going to be Thursday and Sunday by the looks of it. And yeah, but paddle now today and then soccer on Saturday are just two activities every week that take my mind completely off work for that whole hour or hour and a half. The soccer is a bit more intense. Obviously that's near enough to my house. It's, 5 aside, 6 aside, depending on how many people show up. But it's really good, high intensity. You'd be absolutely exhausted after it. But so good for cardio, especially during my gaining phase. It's good to keep healthy with the whole cardio side of things. But then paddle is just so fun. It's a bit less intense depending on who you're with and how, seriously you're taking it. But either way, it's just something that takes your mind away from work and everything for a nice amount of time. So I'm definitely going to keep those two activities up every week for the foreseeable. I'm also considering getting into kickboxing or boxing. I don't know, will that be a bit overkill? Like, I do want to be prioritizing my gym work, so I don't want my recovery to be limited too much. However, I will of course keep you in the loop. I might try it one time in the next few weeks and decide then whether I want to continue. I did do Thai boxing back in 2022, maybe I think it was, and I did it for a good while and I was like getting quite, I'm not going to say I was getting good at it, but I was improving, you know what I mean? But yeah, it takes a toll on the legs for sure, and the groin, hips, stuff like that. So if I commit to it, I need to be committing to like actually properly keeping my mobility in check and stuff like that, just so it doesn't inhibit my gym sessions too much. But yeah, anyway, gonna record some content now with this camera, which is so much better than the fucking iPhone. Hopefully you are noticing as well. And then into some work, I suppose. So got a little bit of content done, not as much as I would have wanted, so I will continue tomorrow because I have a good few videos scripted. But yeah, just posted a progress update of one of my clients on Instagram, which is sick. So yeah, that's exciting. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. TPM Coaching, pretty easy to remember. Just type it in, drop a follow, and you'll get free daily advice every day. But what I wanted to speak about, what I wanted to speak about was something that actually one of my friends mentioned the other day, who isn't really online that much, but he still mentioned it. And I was like, a lot of lads / women as well, anyone online must experience this. And I suppose I've experienced it and I've spoken on it, but I just haven't put much thought into it since then, is the feeling of inferiority online because of the amount of pressure that other people you don't even know put on you subconsciously. So what I mean by that is, you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, you go on TikTok, like people telling you nearly how you should be living your life, but to an extreme extent, to the point where it feels like you are under pressure to do way better than you are currently doing. And I think, there's a fine line between taking inspiration and being motivated by something that you see, but also then feeling like the weight of the world is on top of you because you feel like you're behind. My goal is always impact and my service to clients rather than money. I see money as like a byproduct that will come from, a bonus of me being a great coach. So how you see success might not be the same as another person. My definition of success is freedom, like location freedom, being able to have those slow mornings, do what I love on a daily basis. And yes, I want that financial freedom, but I'm very happy with the amount I'm making, I have a lot of clients, I'm providing a great service, I'm enjoying what I'm doing every day. Like that shouldn't define your value as a fucking human, I fell into that trap maybe a little bit, like as I was starting as an online coach, which was just over a year ago now, because those first few months, and I'm talking properly like going full time, those first few months are daunting, stressful. You feel like maybe you should be ahead of where you are, you should have started sooner, but you're all on your own time. Like there are some people who start YouTube at 35 and they're big time by the time they're 45, they just didn't find their thing until that age. I feel like I've really found my groove this year at age 25, which some people might see as late, but I really don't see it that way because I feel like my life has just started probably a couple of years ago in terms of seeing what I want to do with myself, I hope that made sense, but I'm just saying the amount of shit online these days, and a lot of these people aren't actually doing as well as they portray themselves to be. Like genuinely, legit, I mean that. I know a lot of people in the online space. I've spoken to a lot of people When I was in Bali, that's like Influencer Island, if you know, you know. Marbella, like there's a lot of people here in Cork who work online and stuff. And I'm promising any one of you who experience this, I promise you, not everyone is doing as well as they portray online. You know, that's the highlight reel. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that. But life is too good. Legit. I have a fucking family. I have a nice house. I have great friends. I enjoy my own company. I go to the gym every day. I'm able to train. Like, I have functioning limbs, you know? I don't know, man. Anyway, on to the next fucking clip. Well, folks, it is the next day. I went on some rant yesterday. But I am currently in district doing an upper session. Well, starting off with hex bar deadlifts, because I do have one hinge in this workout, but then upper after that. And then, yeah, 2 days of no weightlifting this weekend, but I am playing soccer tomorrow, and I'm teaching a mobility class in the morning as well. But yeah, Sunday is my proper rest day before we go again Monday. But yeah, this should be a good session. Looking forward to it. I have my grip gloves as well, so they are ideal for deadlifts. My grandmother's actually supposed to be visiting from France soon though, so I'll have my wrist straps back, which is good news. Okay, one more build-up set here for 2 reps, and then we're gonna try 130 for reps. Right, so 2 top sets of 130 coming up. Let's see how many we get. Okay, it's still only week 1 of this gaining phase, so I'll take 6 on that. So it is now 9 p.m. on the button. Really good session earlier. I didn't record much of it because, as I said, you're not really allowed to record in that gym, but the area where I was there doing the hex bar, there's a lot of space, so it feels a bit more acceptable in that AstroTurf area. But yeah, really productive session, really productive week so far in terms of training and everything else, and I really feel good. Probably the best my body has felt in a while. I don't want to jinx it because I'm going back to soccer tomorrow as well. And after the knee injury that I had, it's only patellar tendonitis, which isn't like major, but I am a bit nervous about going back to ball tomorrow. We will hope for the best. And by the way, I didn't really record much of today because I think I'm past the 20-minute mark on this video already, so I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, the plan for tomorrow is I'm actually teaching a mobility class in the morning at 10 a.m. because the local tennis club asked me not long ago to do that on a weekly basis. And first I was not really sure because it's been a while since I've done any in-person stuff properly, you know. Obviously I've not been a PT now for 16 or 17 months ago. I quit my job as a PT. So, I mean, it's only 1 class a week, but still I was just like, but then I deeped it. I was like, why wouldn't I? You know, it's just up the road. You know, if I can get at least 10 people in the class, I'll be providing some value and helping people with their mobility and flexibility. So yeah, I actually managed to get 12 people sign up to it. So I had my first one last Saturday and 7 more now. So it's just 8 weeks long, 45-minute to an hour class. And yeah, on the tennis court, you have loads of space. So it's actually really enjoyable. I actually really had fun last Saturday. I was a bit nervous, naturally, because it had been a while since I taught a class. But yeah, it felt natural, it felt really fun. I'm looking forward to the next 7 weeks of it, and I probably will do it again at some point, I'm sure. Yeah, and then I'm playing soccer at 1 p.m, so, or 1:30 maybe, and that'll be 90 minutes, so I just need to be careful, obviously, and warm up properly and stuff like that. And I'll get some content done, and it'll be a good Saturday. No Premier League though, because international break, bit of a shame, but anyway. And just before I started recording this clip, I got a really nice message actually from one of my childhood friends. So I saw his name come up on Snapchat as well, which I never fucking use. So I was like, what's he saying? And he said like he likes my TikToks. It's helped him get back into the gym. They're really motivating and to keep going, stuff like that. And fucking hell, it's just really nice to get that message from someone you haven't seen in ages, you know, or heard from in ages, and that you're actually having an impact on people without probably even knowing. I wouldn't say I'm really taking TikTok that seriously. I take YouTube and Instagram probably a bit more seriously, but yeah, it was just nice to get that message, and I ain't going to stop anytime soon. So I will see you in the morning. I won't probably record on Sunday. I'll wrap it up tomorrow. But if you are still watching this, I literally appreciate you so much. I hope this is probably one of my better YouTube videos so far. And yeah, just gonna keep at it now. Okay guys, so jogging on the spot when you're ready. Okay, heels up. High knees. Okay, open up the hips 1 by 1. Switch every time. 3, 2, 1. Back where you came from and in. 3, 2, 1. Jogging on the spot again. Arms forward. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. And back. 3, 2, 1. Finish with some very slow reverse lunges. Just feel the movement. Nice and slow. Keep the balance if you can. Okay, so we get straight into the first exercise. Tread the needle. Remember, wide knees, okay? And I'm going to provide some progressions today from what we did last week as well. We're going to start off with this. Wide knees, hands on the floor, deep as you can. Upper back thoracic mobility, one side at a time. Great stuff. So take a breather. We are going to do bird dogs next. So just remember, all fours position. It's opposite sides raising above the floor, but you don't want to hyperextend. That's the biggest mistake I see. So think about coming straight out ahead of you and straight back behind you, okay? So full extension with the arm and the leg, just not doing this, okay? Because that defeats the purpose. So just one more of each of those to do. Just remember with the hip internal rotation, squeezing the fists with the inside of your knees, coming out with the feet. If you were here last week, trying to hold for 2 seconds. If you weren't, just reps is fine. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. That is it. Very good job. Good stuff. I will see you next week. Thank you very much for coming again. Thank you. Well done. Yeah, no, it's nice to have that. Mobility class done. It was really good again. I'm now at soccer, hoping the knee holds up. Fingers crossed. I'm wearing my knee sleeve. Please, will you just do me a favor today, bud? All right, I really would appreciate it. See you in 90 minutes. So 90 minutes of soccer done, if you can't tell. I feel really good, no injuries there, so I'm just grateful for that, in all honesty, at the moment, because of how my luck has been. So let's hope that continues. And yeah, that was an extremely good 6-a-side. 9-all in the end. It was extremely competitive, got a bit fucking gnarly at the end, but love it. Outside the supermarket now, just gonna get some food. It's currently Saturday. I have a bit to do for the rest of the day, and of course tomorrow is Sunday, but I'm gonna end the vlog here because it's already pretty long. I really appreciate you watching, as I said earlier, and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, it goes a long way for myself, and hopefully see you in the next one. See ya.